Hello, hello, friends. Another Sunday for reading sprints. I still have morning voice. I haven't even had my cup of coffee, so excuse me while I load. So when you come into the chat, let me know. What time is it for you? What are you reading? Let's see. Hello. Oh, it's been a minute since the Sunday vlog. I have seen you on a Sunday reading sprint. I'm doing well. I'm very tired. I got off of work at like 2 a.m. So trying to rest up and relax this Sunday, reset the soul. I need to also figure out what book I want to read because I am in the middle of two books that I've been reading for I feel like a while. I've been reading The Kindred, which I love. I have been really enjoying, but I don't know if this is the mood for today because I am almost done with this. I probably have like 30 minutes left in this audiobook or an hour left in the audiobook. And then I have Song of Blood and Stone, which I started last Sunday, or not like the last reading sprints that I did. And this one, I don't know. I've lost the excitement to read this. So I don't know. I feel like I should jump back into this because the reading sprints will definitely hype me up. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, hello. Welcome. Hello, hello. Let's see. I'm reading a little bit country. Oh, that sounds familiar. I'm trying to place it. A little bit country. Hmm. Let me know what genre that is, because that sounds familiar, but I can't place it in my head. I like to, I don't know why, I like to visualize books. As you can tell by my rainbow shelves, I'm a color coordinated person. I remember like the visuals for some reason way more than like the genre or the synopsis. Hi, Caroline. Thanks for joining. Let me know what you're reading. Oh, so it's a cute gay contemporary YA. Oh, that sounds adorable. A little bit country. Is it like in the South? Is it like Southern? Interested. I'm interested. Okay. I'm in the middle of a few books, but right now I'm currently reading The American Roommate Experiment. How are you liking that? I know everyone and their mother is talking about it. I have not read that, or I think the other one was the Spanish Love. Is it the Spanish Love Deception, or is this the author who did that science romance that was like a Adam Driver? You know what? You are you following? Are you following what I'm putting down? Because I'm trying to remember. There's so many romance books that got really popular because of TikTok, which is awesome. But your girl can't keep up. See, I'm reading the Inheritance Games books in order. Oh, nice. Ooh, are you starting off with the Inheritance Games, or are you in the middle of the series? And how are you liking it? I've heard great things about that series. Ooh, it has an orange cover. Okay, I think I actually have seen that. I went to Barnes and Noble the other day, so I think I've seen that. I love a cute little romance. It's a YA romance. So adorable. Oh, let's see. I'm reading The Lies of Locke Lamora. Ooh. Isn't that a thick book? I've heard a couple booktubers talk about wanting to tackle that book. I feel like it's almost a classic or something. A lot of people are drawn to it. And I'm like, I don't know. She seems thick. Not today. Not today. As of right now, it's cute. They have awkward, shy banter. Oh, nice. Good. Okay. As long as it's cute and you're enjoying it, that's what counts. Okay. Maybe let me know in the comments. What do you think I should read? Do you think I should read The Kindred and just finish it during these reading sprints? Or should I read Song of Blood and Stone? I'm not even halfway through that book, but this would help me get maybe 100 more pages into it or something, you know? I'm also gonna get the music ready for the sprints. Hopefully, if y'all are regulars to these reading sprints, you know the struggle of finding ad-free music. So let's see, ad-free music. Ooh. Okay, we'll try that. Let's see. Yes, she wrote The Spanish Love Deception. Ah, okay. I don't recommend that one. Oh, oh, someone has tea. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, I've heard very mixed opinions about it, and I feel like enough people who I align with their reading taste have said that they didn't like it. So I'm like, you know what? I don't need to read it, especially because I'm not that into romance. I feel like for me, romance has to be done in a particular way for me to be like, oh, I love it. Apparently, it needs to involve like acting or something. See, oh, Kindred, we got to vote for Kindred. Another vote for Kindred. Oh, okay. I guess we're finishing Kindred today. Let's go. Let's do it. Yes. Okay. Y'all, if you're gonna see me be really shocked because I feel like there has been certain moments in this book where I'm just like, what? Oh, and I guess for some of you guys who don't know, The Kindred is science fiction written by Octavia Butler, and I know she's considered a classic kind of science fiction author. And this is a story about a woman who's in 1970 who keeps getting kind of like transported to 1818 to a slave plantation. And she doesn't really know why, and she ends up just trying to help and save this kid Rufus, who is like the master's son, and a really complicated relationship happens and blossoms, but very, very interesting. I've been shook many times. Oh my god, is that Chanel? Oh my god, I feel so special. Hey girl, I haven't talked to you in forever. Are you gonna do reading sprints with us? What are you reading? What's going on? Let me know in the chat. I'm very excited. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any more questions, and then we'll start the reading sprint, the first reading sprint in a few minutes. Maybe we'll start off with like a 30-minute sprint just to get going. Oh my gosh, I haven't finished my coffee yet. I haven't even started it. Coffee's so nice. Are you guys coffee drinkers? Let me know in the chat. Are you a coffee person, a tea person, or you're like, don't give me any caffeine. I don't want any of it. I have been recently putting like protein powder into my coffee, and I don't know why, but it makes it actually like really good. Am I weird? Whatever. Mm, mm, mm. Let's see. Yes, I am. I need to focus and read. I'm reading Priceless. Ooh, by Marina Silver. Nice. I honestly don't know. I have not heard of Priceless. What genre is that? Let me know. Okay, more recent romances are either hit or miss because most of them are just just basic. Okay, I saw the best commentary about TikTok and how they popularize books because I think it makes a lot of sense to me that a lot of TikTok creators are of the younger generation. I feel like that's definitely a younger app. There's obviously older people, but I feel like a lot of the TikTok stars are of a certain age group. And you know how when we were discovering Twilight, or for me like Red Queen, when we were getting into books, there was always that like first book that really opened your eyes to the genre. Though like for example, Red Queen for me, a basic love story fantasy, pretend to be a princess, like very like basic story, but like it's fun and exciting. So a lot of people really got into reading because of that. I got into reading because of that series. It introduced me to a whole new genre. So I feel like because these people are promoting these books and reading these romances, I feel like it was their first dive into these books, and that's what really made it was their first time reading it and getting excited about it. So I think that's what's happening. I think the reintroduction to reading, like Colleen Hoover books, I've heard a lot of that where it's like, yeah, they're good, or they're fun books to read, but there's like probably better books in the genre, but a lot of people don't know about it yet just because they're just getting introduced to that genre. They're just getting into reading again. I feel like a lot of people are getting into reading because of TikTok and things like that. That was my TikTok spiel. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, I love coffee. Yes. Oh, tea? Oh no, we can't be friends. Honey lavender? We can be friends, but my favorite flavor is honey lavender. I sadly bought lavender tea like years ago, and I still have like a couple bags left, and I'm like, I should use them, but it's just not my favorite. To each their own. I like tea with milk. Black tea with milk, it's basically like coffee, but that I can drink. Okay, let's see. Priceless is a little, smutty romance. I think a friend recommended it to me. Oh, how cute. So I guess you haven't started it yet? Okay, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Ooh, Florida here. We just woke up from our nap. Nice. Let me know what you're reading. Okay, I think let's start our first reading sprint and we'll play around with the music. So if you don't know, if you haven't been to the Sunday reading sprints, I like to play a little like lo-fi music in the background just to add ambiance and help me focus. I try and find stuff without lyrics and without ads. But as the people who come every Sunday, y'all know it's a struggle. Sometimes these things be saying ad free, and they're not. It is the most disrespectful lies. But I will play some music and you'll let me know if it's terrible and I'll switch it. Let's see, I agree with the whole TikTok thing. Yep. TikTok is the best place for smutty romance recommendations. Nice. I honestly haven't gotten into TikTok. I really think I should do a whole video about trying to get into TikTok because I don't know why. I like me some long form content. Okay, let's do our first reading sprint. We're going to go for 30 minutes. Let me see if I could find. It says no ads. We're going to trust it. I'm going to click on it. No ads. How exciting. A little rain lo-fi moment. Let's go. We're going to be reading for 30 minutes, so I'm going to put it to 11:45 or the 45-minute mark wherever you are. Happy reading. Okay, that's the end of our first reading sprint, and I think I just got to a very sad part in Kindred, and I'm very scared. Okay, how much did you guys read? I think I honestly have not been tracking my pages in this book. I have been very bad at that. Let's see. I think the storm. Let's see, 209. Okay, I read about 40 pages during that last sprint. And it's getting real tough. It's getting real tough. Let's see. Oh, hello! Currently reading Survive the Dome. Oh, nice. By Kosoko Jackson. How are you liking it? Let's see. Not a lot. I just joined. Oh, yes. Welcome. Welcome. We'll probably do like probably 3 or 4 more reading sprints. So yeah, welcome to the party. Let me know what you guys are reading if you just joined, and how many pages you read during the reading sprint if you got to participate. Okay, let's see. I read 26 pages and I'm loving this book. They have chemistry, although Rosalind is so shy and awkward that I sometimes get secondhand embarrassment. Love that for you. Oh my gosh. When characters are a little like cringy or shy, sometimes it's kind of hard to read. I totally get that. You're like, oh God, skip. Skip this moment. I don't want to see it. Mhm. Okay. Let's see. Currently 29% into 1922 by S. King. Ooh, nice. Oh, Heir of Fire. Ooh, that's such a long series. Impressed. I am impressed. I feel like with long series, I always like just never start. I'm too scared to start. See, I'm really enjoying it, which is great because I DNF'd one of his romances. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. At least you gave them a second shot. You're giving them a chance and they're proving you that they can write real good books. That's good because sometimes when I give an author a second chance and it's just a waste of time, it makes me so sad. I'm just like, I could have read so many other books. P.S. I Love You by Jenny Han. I'm 30 pages in. Oh, how cute. I loved that trilogy is so adorable, but I really love the second book in that series, mostly because of John Ambrose. I feel like John Ambrose is one of my only like fictional crushes. What a great trilogy. What a sweet trilogy. It's very cute. See, I read about 11 pages. Nice. Let's see. Oh, don't apologize for being late. It's super chill. We are chill here with the reading sprints. So I feel like there's always someone on Sundays who's not reading with us, but like literally playing video games or something. So it's just like we're taking time to do what we want and have a relaxing Sunday. So no worries. Let's see. I won't be reading, but I use this reading sprints to rehearse giving exams this week. Ooh. Well, good luck on studying. Glad you're being productive. Oh my God, what exams are you taking? Let's see. Have you read or watched The Summer I Turned Pretty? I have not read or watched that show. I know, I'm very sad. I definitely want to watch the show. I don't know if I'm going to read it. I don't think right now I'm in the contemporary romance mood, even though I love, as I said earlier, love some contemporary romances. I think I've been more so into science fiction and fantasy. Just that's just where my mood's been. So I haven't been watching any kind of romancy stuff. I think the last show I finished was The Boys, and then now I'm trying to watch, what is it, House of the Dragon? That's the fall vibes. That's the fall vibes for me at least. Would you recommend The Summer I Turned Pretty? I've heard a lot of good things about the show at least. I don't know about the books because I know they were written a while ago. So I probably won't try and read them just because early 2000 romance contemporaries just not the vibe for Jess. So thank you taking an entry exams for theater school. Oh, how exciting. Oh, I don't know if you know, but I went to school for theater arts. I got my degree. Ah, that's very exciting. I'm very excited for you. What a journey. I wish I could go back to school and just absorb more. Oh, let's see. The books are very 2009. Just know that, LOL. Yeah, I'm definitely not reading them. I don't need 2009. I barely want 2022 to be happening. I'm like, can we just skip to the part in history where we're all chill? Can we get there? See, the show is great though. 100 times better than the books. Yeah. That's what I've been hearing. So I'm definitely gonna try and watch the show. I just don't want to watch it when I'm not in the mood for it because it'll definitely sour my experience. Let's see. That's amazing. I just hope I pass. I've been through hell and back on education since 2021. Hang in there. I know education especially through the pandemic, has been just so difficult. And if you ever need acting advice as someone who's graduated, like acting school is great to get your like technique down, but I don't know. I feel like I would have done things differently. I don't know if I would have spent so much on a degree if I was just solely going to pursue acting. But that's a whole conversation I could have. That could be a whole like lesson seminar on acting in life and pursuing arts and how to do it in a financially smart way and taking your time. There honestly isn't a rush. I feel like we're always told that we need to be graduating at this point and getting a job at this point. But if you're an artist, a creative, that's just not, you can't structure that. You can't structure the opportunities in your creative growth. So just give yourself time and grace, okay? It's all going to work out because you're putting the energy into it. So be nice to yourself. Please. Okay, let's see. I read like 15 pages of Dracula. Ooh, how are you liking that? I've heard mixed things about like Dracula, like the reading experience. Oh, hi. Hello, sad October reader. I said October. It says autumn. I can't, like, am I a reader or am I not? I'm not really a reader. Funny, sad autumn reader. Thanks for joining. Probably joined just in time to do our next sprint. Let's see. If you watch the show, I need to know what team you're on. Oh, I could write a whole 3,000 word or longer essay on every wrong about Conrad. Oh, that's hilarious. I've heard some things about Conrad about how people really ship him for the first few episodes and then immediately like switch because of something he did. I will let you know as soon as I have opinions about the ships and whatnot. Because I always ship. I'm very basic. I always ship either the person of color in the in the triangle or the underdog. Because I always feel like the person who is like meant for the protagonist in a sense is always like either like really arrogant in a not fun way or like does nothing in special, like nothing special, like they didn't do anything, but for some reason the main protagonist is just so in love and is so infatuated with them, and it's like, but what did they do to deserve this loyalty? Let's see. Yep. Good. Be kind to yourself. It'll be okay. Let's see. Oh, we got a team Conrad, 110%. We need to fight to the death in the comments about the teams. I can't assist. I can only mediate because I haven't watched the show. Now I actually really want to watch the show. This commentary. I love ships so much. I don't know. I always like the idea. I love a love triangle. I'm basic like that. I don't know why. I just think it's like a compelling plot device for at least me where I'm like, who's she gonna pick? Unless it's done poorly where you know who she's gonna pick, or if one of the love interests are like really, really terrible and should not be a love interest. Let's see. Ooh, I read Dracula and I was really surprised that it read more like a modern-ish book than this classic. Interesting. Okay, I've heard different things that like people had a hard time getting into Dracula, but I'm glad you thought it was like it read more modern. I don't know. Dracula just hasn't been on my list of must-read classics, maybe in the future. Because vampire stories are pretty cool. It'd be pretty dope to see where all the Dracula craze came from. Let's see. Okay. I'm thinking our next sprint can be like a 40-minute sprint. I'm probably going to get very butthurt about this next section in Kindred because some people are being sold. That's not really a spoiler. But like I'm gonna get real sad for our main character. Just don't want her to get hurt. Let's see. Sworn, yes, they are a century apart. Sworn. Oh, okay, about Dracula. Conrad is someone that shouldn't be a love interest. He treats everyone horribly. From 3 episodes in, you know exactly who she's gonna pick. It doesn't need 3 books or seasons. Ooh! Yeah, sometimes you can tell it from a mile away who they're gonna pick. And that's like, not the best love triangle because it's not as enticing. I forget there was a manga series. If you guys like mangas, I highly recommend a recent manga I found and fallen in love with is called Prince Feyre. It has a love triangle with brothers, but it like really shifts after that first chapter that like you are immediately engrossed in the plot, and it's just a really good if you like fantasy, action, and romance and mangas. Highly recommend because you don't know who she's going to pick or fall in love with because there's just war and there's grief and there's just life things going on. Oh man, there's been two books like that in my life where I like cried because of characters, things happening to characters, and that was one of them. I cried after that first chapter. I was like, this manga hit too hard. But I love that about that book because like the love triangle, it's there, it's present, but it's not the whole story, and it doesn't piss you off, you know. Yeah, I found that out when I was searching to see what was older enemies to lovers or vampires on literature. Ooh, you love that. Older enemies, lovers, or vampires. So, like, that's why, is that why you're diving into Dracula? Ooh, fancy. I also know that I feel like some people get into the mood to read more classic literature. I don't know if I'm mature enough yet for that. I don't have a mood for classic literature just yet. I think I think The Kindred's considered a classic because of what it's done to the sci-fi genre, or Octavia Butler, what she's done for the sci-fi genre. But like, I have a few classics on my shelf. The Count of Monte Cristo, which I know someone was reading last week during reading sprints, and Don Quixote, which are both obscenely large classics. And I'm like, why were you the ones that I chose to grab as classics? Ooh, you know what? I also have to read 1984. I think that's the one I'm going to tackle this year because I think that's the one I'm going to like the most because it's dystopian and not necessarily, like stuffy. I feel like a nice short, like science fiction or short dystopian, I'm here for this fall. See, oh, hi, just got here. What are you reading now? Hello and welcome. I am reading oh, had a cough. I'm reading The Kindred by Octavia Butler. I am 246 pages in. I think I have like 50 pages left. Yeah, I have like under 50 pages left. So I'm probably going to be able to finish it in the next sprint. And I'm freaking out. Let me know what you're reading in the chat. I'd love to hear it. Okay, let's see. Let me know if you have any more questions for me. If not, we will start our next reading sprint. And my coffee's getting cold. I'm very sad. Hello, Allie. You joined. Yay. I always feel like now every time I start reading sprints, I always think of, will Allie be able to join? Because I know it's so late for her by the time I do these sprints. Let's see, how long are you sprinting for? I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 more sprints. Our next one, we're going to probably start in the next few minutes. Going to do like a 40-minute sprint. Let me know what you're reading or what are you up to? Let's see. Oh, I'm currently reading The Count of Monte Cristo. Oh, cool. What a coincidence. It's very soapy and melodramatic. Okay. That's hilarious. Someone literally last week was reading The Count of Monte Cristo. So that is a coincidence. And that's what made me think of, I should probably read more classics, but when I'm ready. Because I know The Count of Monte Cristo, as you said, very soapy, very melodramatic, and I know it's very, very long. So I'll pick it up when I feel apt to do so. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those books that I've heard that is really well written in the entirety of like the whole story arc. So I'm excited for it. And I also love a good soapy book. See, in a good way. Okay, so yeah, in a good way. I love the drama. I love the drama in books. See, also I'm reading Mistborn, and since I'm a glutton for punishment, I'll probably reread Crime and Punishment. Ooh. See, when I'm finished the trilogy. Ooh, Well, is Crime and Punishment, is it like a favorite book of yours? Do you like to reread it, or are you actually just, wanting to punish yourself? Hopefully not the case. Let's see. It's 8 p.m. right now, so not too bad. Okay, good. I always am like, it's like, I feel like you say it's like midnight or something your time. The other night, I ended up watching Sprints until 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. The night owl in you. I'm always so impressed. So impressed. Reading past like 1 a.m. How? I like wouldn't be able to absorb any words at all. Okay, let's see. Any other questions or comments before we start our next sprint? I'm thinking a 40-minute sprint. I'm probably gonna finish Kindred in the next sprint too. Very excited. Probably gonna have a breakdown of how sad the ending's gonna be, and it'll be okay. Okay, let's start this sprint. I'm going to be oddly very specific. So I'm going to read to the 40, I guess we could read to the 45-minute mark again. That works. Adding 3 minutes of time. Okay, and I'm going to turn on the background music, some ambiance. Let's see. Okay. Happy reading. Okay, that ends our reading sprint. How did everyone do? I got another 40 pages in. I literally have like, I'm like a page away from the epilogue. I have like 3 pages left. I'm so close. So close. I don't know how it's gonna end though. I'm so. I have many thoughts, many feelings. Okay, let me know if what you're reading, how far you got into it. Let me know. Let's see. Oh, Crime and Punishment was a favorite in high school. I'm trying to revisit old favorites to see what I think of them now. You liked Crime and Punishment in high school? That's impressive. That's very impressive. I've heard that like it's overall a great book. So I probably one day, maybe in like 10 years, I'll like come around to reading it. But hopefully you still enjoy it. I feel like favorites kind of almost get better with time, depending on obviously the writing and stuff. Because there's a couple books that I read back, like the 1 or 2 books that I read in high school. And when I reread them, I was like, "Ooh, I see what I like, why I like them so much." See, Kindred was intense. I need to reread it. It's one of my faves. It is definitely very intense. I just don't understand how I'm 3 pages away from the end and like have no understanding of how it's gonna end. I kind of love that, but also secretly hate it because I'm like, dang it, I want to know what's happening. I want to know. I want to know what's going on. What's gonna happen to Our Lady? Ugh, crazy times. Crazy times. Um, yeah, intense to say the least. Okay. Ooh, 40 pages read. Awesome. See. Oh, hi, Brittany. Welcome. I think we'll probably do, I think like one more long reading sprint, like another like 50-minute reading sprint. And I'll definitely finish the Kindred 3 pages out from finishing it. So I'll probably then pick up Song of Blood and Stone. We will see. We will see. I don't know. Or maybe I'll pick up something else because Song of Blood and Stone is just not the vibe at the moment. I'm not the vibe. Maybe I want more science fiction than fantasy, to be honest. We'll see. Okay, let's see. I read about 37 pages. The chemistry is through the roof. I'm so glad that you are liking this more than the Spanish Love Deception. I'm very happy for you, and I'm glad the chemistry is there. That's really the one thing in a romance book that is like so crucial, so important because romance stories, two people meet, they fall in love, they either stay together, don't stay together, like the storyline, you can add some flavor, but it's two people meeting and liking each other. So that's like the heart of the story is the chemistry. So it has to be good. So I'm glad you're liking it. Let's see. What book are you reading? So I am currently reading, is it The Kindred? Oh no, I think I've been calling it The Kindred. Kindred by Octavia Butler. Literally 3 pages out from finishing it. Gonna have a little meltdown when I finish it because I have bad feelings about these last 3 pages. I'm a little scared, to be honest. And then I have to figure out what I'm gonna read next because honestly, don't want to read Song of Blood and Stone. It's just not the vibe. It's just not the vibe. So maybe you guys can help me figure out my next read. Oh, I have 7 Days of June. I could probably pick that up. Or The Water Dancer. That'll feel very much like The Kindred, I feel like. Or I have Parable of the Sorrow, which is also an Octavia Butler book. I got options. I got options. I got options. Do I know which one I want to pick? Not at all. Let's see, NGL. I spent the entire sprint playing with Legos. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so relaxing. I think last Christmas I bought like a bunch of little Lego sets just to like build for fun. And oh my god, I can see why kids live such a peaceful existence because you're just playing around with stuff. Like obviously adults need to be a little bit more responsible for themselves. But you know what? Taking the time to build Legos, to play video games, to read a good book can change your whole day. And you do that every day, just a little bit of time for you could change your whole life. It's so nice. So play with those Legos. Enjoy yourself. I love that for you. Okay. Y'all, I don't know what to read next. I really don't. You know what? Let's check out these first sentences. Maybe that'll help me. Maybe that'll help. Boop. Let's see. So my options were 7 Days of June and The Water Dancer. Water Dancer. And I think. Boop. Okay. We have options. Let me know in the chat if I should start. We have 7 Days of June, romance. I don't think it's like a smutty romance. I think it's more like contemporary fiction romance. I don't know. 7 Days of June. We have The Water Dancer, which I think I got like 30 pages into. So I've read it before. Very similar, in my opinion, to Kindred in the sense of time period placement, still talking about slavery. And then Parable of the Sorrow by Octavia Butler, which I think is a dystopian, environmental crisis, social chaos. What should I read? Oh, there's sticky notes in here. Okay, let's see. Oh, hello! Welcome. We're probably gonna do one more nice long reading sprint. I'm thinking like 50 minutes or maybe like a full hour. That might be fun. I don't think I've done an hour-long sprint. Let me know. Are you guys down for an hour-long sprint? I'm kind of here for it. I think I want to do that. And then what book do I want to start? I think, you know what? I think I'll do 7 Days of June because I don't think I want anything too sad. Oh, and this cover is so pretty. I really hope I like this book. We'll see. Okay. And then I'll get back to Song of Blood and Stone when I'm in a fantasy mood. I'm just not there right now. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, but what if you read 7 Days of June in June? Then I'd have to wait so long to read it. I don't know, Allie. I mean, I like the math you're doing there, but I don't know. Let's see. I was gonna vote for that, but I love that idea. I love that. Y'all, but I don't want to wait till June. I did want to read this during like the summertime, quote unquote, during the, time where people read more like contemporary fiction or romantic fiction. But it just didn't happen. It didn't pan out for me. There's a bunch of books that I still have to read, kind of in the romance genre, like Honey Girl. I still have like Ties That Tether, which is a book that I was excited for. And I don't know if I have like the patience to wait till summer to read them. I am such a mood reader. I am in the mood for like sci-fi and dystopian, but also if I read too much sci-fi and dystopian and fantasy, then I'm not going to want to read. The reader struggles. The reader struggles. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause I could now I'm like second guessing myself. Like, should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? We don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that's far. June is quite far away. It's so far. So far. Romance is a year-long genre that I mostly read in autumn. Oh, look at you. That's really cool. I wonder why autumn makes you think to read more romance. That's very interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read 7 Days in June. Just because I think that's the vibe. I think that's the vibe. You might see me immediately change my mind during the reading sprint, depending on how I'm feeling the book. So that would be fun. But let me know. What do you guys think about doing an hour-long sprint? Is that too crazy? Is that too wild? Or is that like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Also, my hair is like really crazy today. Don't know how to contain her. Okay, 7 Days in June is on my TBR. I've heard good things. I've heard great things. I've heard like that this is like the book people like wish they could read again for the first time, kind of. And I'm like, I want that energy. I want a new favorite. You know what I mean? I feel like that's always my kind of goal when reading books is like, oh, I want a new favorite. I want to be so excited and elated. We'll see. The Kindred has shocked me though. I'm like, oof, oof. I don't know if it's like a new favorite just because of the subject matter is a little like not like sign me up for slavery, you know? Never. But I like the topic discussion. Let's see. Let's do it. Ooh. Okay. Readying ourselves for an hour-long reading sprint. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. See, I'm usually a short sprint kind of gal. Oh, that makes sense. I'm sorry. But maybe I'll actually read this time if it's an hour. Maybe. Or you could take Lego breaks. Whatever works, you know. Okay. I think we'll do it. Maybe at the like 0 minute mark, we'll do an hour-long reading sprint. I'm so hyped. Getting so much reading done today. I've already read 80 pages today. I'm gonna finish a book today. I've been reading this for like 2 weeks, mostly during my lunch breaks at work. So I'm just, so happy. Just reading, enjoying myself. Oh my gosh. I wish I might. Should I get more coffee? Should I? But then that'll go into my hour of reading if I go make coffee during the sprint. I'm out of coffee. I feel like I'm talking all over the place. Apologies. I'm just excited. Let's see. An hour is good because I need to finish Dracula. Yes, let's finish it. How to actually decide what to read: mystery, nonfiction, or graphic novel. First time ever leaning nonfiction. Oh, if you're leaning towards nonfiction, I say go for it because I'm truly never in the mood to read nonfiction unless it's like a memoir. Go for it because I feel like those moods are rare where it's like, this actually piques my interest. Follow the gut feelings, and then don't feel bad if you have to like put it down and start something else because it wasn't the vibe. We only have time to read the books that we want to read. Life is too short. Okay, let's see. We'll do another one more reading sprint for an hour, and we'll probably start it in like 3 minutes at the 0 minute mark. I am looking at my Libby account because that's where I get most of my audiobooks from. Oh, and I guess I want to take the time to kind of mention that I'm doing bonus content again. If you see on my channel, like you can kind of see next to the subscribe button, there's a join button. So there's a extra membership now. If you want to extra content and support me a little bit more, feel free to join. I have one video up. I'm going to upload another video today. I've been transforming my room. I don't know if you noticed. I have this little, no, you probably can't see. I have a carpet and a little floor pillow. I've made a little reading nook. I've been working on trying to decorate my room because it's a hot mess. And I have like a vision board that I created. It's so cute. And I have extra videos that are going up there if you like bonus content from me. I'm trying to get 30 members. And that way I could also do bonus reading sprints or read alongs. Let me know if you guys are interested in read alongs because I think I really want to start doing them with big series to kind of help me motivate to get through them. Like the 5th season I've been wanting to do for a long time. Oh, there's just so many series out there that I'm like want to read. So let me know if you're interested in read alongs. And probably I want to do more reading sprints too, but obviously like more chill reading sprints. I'm like not aggressive and I'm not going to be doing reading sprints for like 8 hours. I commend the booktubers who do that. I could never. 8 hours is just too long. I got work and things to do. Let's see. Mystery. Only been sitting on my shelf for 7 years. That's like my whole unread TBR. They've just been chilling on my shelf for like a decade, you know? Oh, hello, Vina. Hi. We're doing one more sprint for an hour. So let me know if you're joining, if you're reading, or if you're just stopping by. Hello. Let's see. Hi. I got sidetracked, but I read 10 pages into chores. Chores got to be done. So good work. Let's see. What series were you talking for read-alongs? I have a list of like all the series that I want to read. I know I want to like read The Brass City, Mistborn. I know you were I think someone was talking about that earlier. I feel like you're reading Mistborn right now. The 5th season. There's like so many series that I want to read. And I think it'd be really fun way to motivate everybody to like finish these long series together. Oh, like one that I kind of think would be semi-fun but also like so long is Dune. I really like the first book reading because I like science fiction, so I thought it might be fun. Oh, let's see. I finished House of Hunger earlier, so I just finished recording my thoughts. Ooh, I can't wait. Okay, let's start our hour-long reading sprint, guys. I'm so excited. Oh, I gotta change the banner to the 0-minute mark, and I'll get the music going. Let's finish our books. Let's finish Dracula. Let's do some work. Let's maybe play with some Legos. And that ends our last reading sprint. Oh my god, my computer's at 4%. I am very concerned. Okay, peeps, let me know, how was your reading? How many pages were you able to read today? I'd love to know. I started 7 Days in June. It's hitting. I did not expect it to hit this hard. I'm gonna just be honest. I definitely thought it would be like, romance, contemporary fiction, yada yada. Um, it's it's pretty serious. She's facing chronic illness, which is a touchy subject for me as someone with a chronic illness. But maybe this will help me feel a little better. I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown, and that's one of the books that talks also about like having chronic illness while being like a romance book. And I didn't enjoy the subject matter. So I'm wondering if I feel like this is handling it way better in the sense of like being fearful of commitment, yada yada. I'm loving a lot of the elements. And I just started reading the guy's perspectives. Let's see. I got 46 pages into 7 Days in June. Definitely think I'm going to like it. It's very well written. The structure is really nice. How the author's breaking down the story, very interesting. And then I also finished The Kinder today. I read like 80 pages of that. So I think I read over like 130 pages. I'm so proud of myself. Good books. We love good books. Okay, let's see. Oh, Brittany said hi. Hello. Let's see. Oh, and thank you, Allie, for reminding me to put up the banner for the reading sprints. I completely forgot. Let's see. You read 4% of Crime and Punishment or Mistborn? That went so fast. It did actually go fast. Like there was a second, like 30 minutes in, that I was like, oh, this feels long. But then like I blinked and it was an hour and I was like, oh. But I think it's also because I was reading a good book. Let's see. I read 2 pages. Good job. Which is more than I thought I'd read. Exactly. You're doing your best. I love that for you. So you read 10 pages again. Focus is hard for me right now because of my allergy headache. Oh, I'm sorry. Feel better. Sundays are meant for relaxing, so if reading's gonna cause a headache, don't do it. Find something else to do. Something relaxing. Maybe like a nice bath. See, read 20 pages. Yeah. Read 58 pages. Let's see, 40 pages of Children of the Rising, the untold stories of the young lives lost during Easter 1916. That's a title. Is that the nonfiction you were interested? Yeah, interesting history. Not a huge fan of the writing. Yeah, I think that's the problem with nonfiction sometimes. I'm like, this is such a good story to be like to share and to tell, but it's like the writing isn't giving. And I hate saying that because obviously there's so many stories out there that deserve to be told. But like if it's a book, I want it to be told in a good way or in an interesting way or in a something has to give. So I get that feeling. I say time flies with good reading. Exactly. It really does. Let's see, read 2 chapters. I didn't how many pages. Well, awesome. 2 chapters read. Now I have to go finish my hair. LOL. That is truly the Sunday occasion. I also do my hair on Sundays. I'm gonna do my hair tonight. Gotta do the hair mess, the wash and go. I'm about to lose like 8 hours of my life doing my hair. So I feel you. Hi, I'm reading Good Girl, Bad Blood. Hope you're having a nice day. Oh, thank you very much. That was the last reading sprint for the day. I'm probably going to log off pretty soon because now I'm at 2%. The stress is real because I don't want my computer just to die. But I'm glad you were able to join and read. Hope you're enjoying it. Let's see, read like 20 plus pages. This book is not ending. LOL. That doesn't sound like you're enjoying the book, which makes me a little sad. I was hoping you would enjoy it. The book is not ending. Hopefully, it'll be good. Hopefully, it'll make a point. Let's see, same so far. It's good. I'm really enjoying it. Good Girl, Bad Blood is great. I hope you enjoy it. Ooh, this sounds like a lot of people like that book. I'll have to check it out. Okay, but that does end our reading sprints for this Sunday. I'm gonna try really hard to be back next Sunday or the following Sunday. I really want to do every Sunday, but I might have to do every other Sunday just while my work schedule's, not tuckering me out completely. But yes, aiming for every Sunday. Letting you guys know again, bonus content for you guys. If you are interested in joining the membership on my channel, there's a new little join button. There's extra exclusive content. I'm going to be posting like a little fall TBR there, all this bonus stuff. So if you're interested, check it out. If not, that's okay. Just hit the notification bell so that way you don't miss any future reading sprints with me. Because we're gonna have a fun time. I feel like it's great. I love Sunday reading sprints. It motivates me to read. It's so relaxing. I love chatting with y'all. So it means a lot. And next week's videos, I think I'm gonna start my end of year TBR challenge. So get excited for that. I'm gonna talk about all the physical books that I have left. I think I have 112 physical books. Actually, maybe 111 physical books left on my TBR, and I'm trying to tackle them this year. We'll see. I'm excited for future content. Yeah. So I hope everyone has like a wonderful day. Ta-ta for now. I love you guys. I really appreciate you. Let's see. I hope I can catch the reading sprints next week. Good rest of your day. I hope you catch them next week too. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. Okay. Bye, guys. I'm at 1%. We just barely made it. Okay. Have a great day. Nice deep breaths. Do something for yourself today. Have a wonderful night or day. Bye.